So it is still Small Business Week, and further to that, I talked a little bit earlier in the week about how you can really compete against larger competitors when you don't have the budget or the staff. And I want to delve into that a little bit more with your plan. So I have a social media plan each month that helps keep me on track. It helps keep me focused on the messages that I want to share. If I have like a new book launch or a product launch or a new webinar or something like that. So I schedule all that in. And as you can see from this week, I have themes for my week, which just helps keep me on track. But when focusing on your social media plan for the month, so often you just look at it and go, I don't know what to talk about, or what do I say? So I'm going to share with you my social media calendar template that you can copy and then change to fit your own needs. But there are different themes for the week that you can put in yourself to help keep you organized. But then I want you to come up with stories. So if I had homework to give you, it would be this. Come up with, this is going to sound overwhelming, come up with 16 different stories that you can tell next month. That sounds overwhelming, right? But let's break it down. Come up with 4 stories of customers that had a challenge, different challenges, different customers, and what you did to help them solve that challenge. That's 4 stories. That's 25% right there. Then come up with 4 messages about things that you want to promote. And you will do this in a video, hopefully, of you just talking and not focusing too much on a sales pitch, but just focusing on what that thing is that you want to promote and how it's going to solve their problems. So 4 different things, and you're not posting all these in the same week. You're going to stagger them out because you don't want the same message on repeat in the same week. And then, so you've got your 4 different stories about customers, 4 different kind of product announcements, if you will, 4 different stories about you or a coworker and something interesting, totally not work related. And you can do this like, hey, it's Wednesday. I love to spotlight a coworker. You can spotlight a customer too, but if you have coworkers, I would shine a spotlight each week on something. Maybe somebody just had a baby or their kid graduated from college, something like that. Because shining the spotlight on other people humanizes us, it humanizes them, and it humanizes your company. And then the last 4 stories to round out your 16 are stories about what makes your company great for you to work with or work in if you're an employee, or if you own the company. What are 4 things that you do to serve your community? Or 4 really unique, wacky, weird, funny, whatever things about your company. One of the things about a company that I used to have is we celebrated an annual holiday. I gave my employees the opportunity to pick any holiday that they would get off, and they had to agree. So they picked Dingus Day. Dingus Day is a Polish holiday that happens the Monday after Easter. And so these smarty pantses got a 4-day weekend by doing that, but it was so fun and interesting. I loved them for it. And so you have to look up Dingus Day if you're unfamiliar. But there you go. You've got 16 stories. That is plenty of social media content for an entire month.